For the Texas defensive line, DeMarvion Overshown starting at linebacker. Colburn nearly gets the tackle. The rest of the defense gets it done.
A lot of reads. Right here, you see Ovie setting the edge. Colburn comes through. You make a running back bubble. You allow your defense to pursue, and that's what we saw right.
Happy 90th birthday. ULM back on offense. First down carry for a couple of yards.
From midfield. This time, it's McClellan. Young with time. Young in trouble, and he'll go down.
This is great coverage in the back end. Watch as Young is looking into the secondary. He wants to go over to his left, but terrific coverage. He can't anticipate a throw, and as he's trying to come back to his secondary receivers, they're covered up as well, and it finally allows the rush to show up, and they get him down to the ground. That's a good stop for Texas there on third down.
Young lets it go over the middle, incomplete. Finds it all of college football.
And he's dialing up these pressures. Look at the pressure in the face of Bryce Young. Oghoufo, number 18, is there.
Here's a handoff straight ahead for a little bit of room. McClellan, who had that. Young steps up, and he's sacked. It's a safety. And no, they have the Heisman Trophy winner, Bryce Young. Young over the middle, incomplete.
Of maturity.
Here's Young, looking, surveying, and decides to run it. Gets down inside. The Texas
in motion. Pressure.
Back to it.
There's Brady up the middle. Toward Gavin Sharp in motion. Harris with a lot of time. He's helping dial up the right calls. Brady again, a fantastic pass. Looking at, that was Will Stein, the offensive coordinator, as Harris keeps it, and Harris will be dangerously close to. Back to Brady. And Brady just to a field goal. Harris to the right side, almost dropped. Franklin holds on to it, and Franklin.
Your catch opportunities.
Will Stein said he's not the fastest. Cephas to the top of the screen. To Barnes, his first carry. Ain't going anywhere. That's what
Steve Sarkisian talked about last week that he was impressed by, the way that this defense ran to the ball. It's okay to miss a tackle as long as you got guys coming. And
Stern for the most in UTSA history. Ovie Totaled there. Alot is perfect on this drive. Flag on the play. Harris pressured by Overshown. Still running.
On his own. If he's pushed out of bounds.
Frank Harris has the UTSA offense moving. After that targeting call of Oghoufo almost got to Harris.
But yes, pressure. And pressure, I understand it's not a sack, but that's a big-time play. Mark said to watch out for them.
Oghoufo off the edge into trap.
Yeah, it looked like they had it at one point and then let it get away.
Handoff on first football with Quinn Ewers, the would-be starting quarterback for the Longhorns. Smith down the middle, incomplete. This is a new era of Texas Tech football after the interception and the second and 10. Play fake. Smith gets crunched as he throws it, and the ball is
getting pressure on Smith. That front four has.
So they get the ball back, and the quick completion out to Miles Price. Texas Tech's offense has the ball back, 5:26 to go, tie game, and they hand it off on first down with just no running room whatsoever. Donovan Smith takes that snap. Smith now steps up. Smith is going to lose the ball. Well, they actually might have gained about a yard.
Yeah, I think it might have given them a first down or close to it.
And I think you're right. I think they're going to go for it.
Quarterback today.
Yeah, it took the guts to make the call, and then the great play. So now on first.
Number 12, 6'2", 240. Here he is. Here he goes. And he will to the field side. Unbelievable. I like it. Johnson. Daniel. We're finally going to take a shot here. Oh, no. Inside zone goes with Johnson. And Justin.
6'4", 240. And he's going to keep it himself. They go with a counter to Farouk, but there was so much traffic that they couldn't find anything.
Running right down the line, no problem with the long grass.
Willis tackled for a loss. Just outside the 10. Deckers keeps it himself and plows his way down to the Stanley in motion to the top of your screen. Lead blocker, but it didn't matter. Nowhere to go for Sanders.
And faced with a must-throw situation here on 3rd and 13. He's in trouble in the backfield. Sanders on the move. A late flag. Sanders has a receiver, though. And 13th consecutive home win. 12 in a row is a school record. Richardson, and he gets dumped.
Up by Green, going up and making the catch.
They go fast. Play fake for Sanders, looking to run. And he's to the 18-yard line.
Big plays against Tech. Nice catch there.
Sanders, there's a flag down. Sanders in trouble, gets rid of it. Incomplete. Oghoufo is trying to wrap him up. They're actually
in the muck and the grime and get on the ground. Big time play there.
Richardson again gets the carry. And for Richardson, he'll get the call here on first down. Go two backs, and they hand it off to the first man through. It's
money for Bryson Green.
Back to pass again. Sanders, pressure from Oghoufo. He gets the pass away, and it's caught inside the 5-yard line by Stephon Johnson. Now they're saying no, it hit the dirt. The arm of the quarterback was hit. Otherwise, that was going to be a touchdown.
It's going to be a Oghoufo off the backside. Good to see him back in this ball game. Good rush as Sanders. The struggles have been real.
Here's Jaden Nixon getting the carry, and he gets dropped.
You don't get to pick, but sometimes it falls there for you. And first down, Martinez fading back. Now he zigzags away. He got hit and lost the football. There's a marker down. Well, card on the sideline just went up that said 22 on it. That couldn't have been the call. It's a little bit too conspicuous. Vaughn didn't like door number 1. And door number 2 was for Kansas State. About 5 minutes to go. Adrian Martinez staggering and dropped. It's a loss. Martinez looks that way. Martinez has to roll. He's got to throw blindly again, and it's incomplete. And now on to Swan, who finds his way. As he said, it's been very difficult on his family. All the close losses. Another ball tipped at the line, taken from them late. Martinez felt the pressure from the weak side. He lost the football. It's down on the ground at the sideline and out of bounds.
So bad, and they want it so bad. They bring 5. They get to Martinez.
And see if Texas can hold up in coverage.
Miller on the reverse. Tay Barber, a long way to run, and he's bumped out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Duggan running out of time. Cannot escape. Yet another sack. The 3rd for Texas.
Leads to this sack. Look at Duggan. His eyes are completely locked in on this side right here. But look at the coverage. And by the time he tries to come off that, remember, he's a...
So TCU one more time, set up at the 34. And one more time, Duggan's under heavy pressure and sacked for a 4th time.
Oghoufo confuses this offensive line, gets the pressure, and then you have a linebacker there just kind of waiting.
Startling to see how few targets he's gotten.
Yeah, he's the most targeted guy. 7. Miller. Hammers forward for the game at home this year. Texas a lot harder. The top 2 teams, and TCU thinking well beyond that. They have a game against Baylor on the road next week.
Petros' suit, maybe that's his Trojan.
We will have Petros in studio today. Another incompletion.
Chapin gets rid of it, incomplete, intended for Jones.